Okay, let's talk about something that, let's be honest, affects pretty much all of us at work. Performance reviews. How do we actually make them fair and useful? How do we make sure they actually help the company succeed? It's a huge challenge, Because if you get it wrong, you can demotivate your best people. But getting it right, well, it's complicated. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the modern playbook for doing just that. Let's get into it.
So, I'll just ask you straight up. How do you measure a good day's work? Seriously. Is it about how many things you checked off your to-do list? The quality of what you produced? Or maybe how well you worked with your team? It's a tough one, right? Well, today we're going to put together a little toolkit. It's got 3 really powerful methods that, when you use them together, can give us a way clearer and frankly more honest picture of performance.
All right, first tool out of the box is a total classic. It's a framework called Management by Objectives, or MBO for short. The core idea is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's all about making sure that every single thing you do day in and day out connects directly to the company's biggest goals. It's about making sure everyone is rowing in the same direction.
Now, pay attention to that keyword right there, collaboration. This is not about a manager just handing down a list of orders. MBO, when you do it right, is a strategic conversation. It's about you and your manager setting clear, measurable goals together. The big pitfall, of course, is if those goals are kind of fuzzy or if you don't really buy into them. Then the whole thing just feels like a pointless checklist, not real alignment.
And this whole thing, it's not a one-and-done meeting, right? It's supposed to be a living, breathing cycle. It all starts with the big picture company goals, and those flow down into what you're working on. But the most critical step, and honestly the one that gets skipped all the time, is number 3, constantly monitoring progress. Without those regular check-ins, the final evaluation at the end can feel like a total surprise, which completely defeats the purpose. Okay, on to our next tool. So MBO is great for figuring out what we're supposed to be doing. But that's only half the story, isn't it? What about how we get it done? For that, we need a much more complete, all-around view. And that is exactly where 360-degree feedback comes into play. The big idea here is to get past the single and, let's face it, often limited perspective of just one person, your direct manager. Instead, you're gathering input from literally every direction. Your boss, sure, but also your colleagues, the people who report to you, and even yourself. This is how you uncover those crucial blind spots, like how your work is really impacting other teams, or what your team actually thinks of your leadership. And this visual, it just lays it all out perfectly. You can see how all these pieces, your supervisor, your peers, your team, and your own reflection, they all come together to build a complete picture. But, and this is a huge but, for this to actually work, you absolutely must have a culture of psychological safety. If people are afraid to give honest feedback, the whole system collapses into a game of office politics, and the picture you get is completely useless.
Okay, so we've got our objectives from MBO, and we have that holistic view of behavior from the 360-degree feedback. So what's missing? Hard data. We need a way to track our progress with real numbers. This is our dashboard check, key performance indicators, or as you probably know them, KPIs.
Just look at this number, 98%. What could that even be? Well, it can be a customer satisfaction score. And see, a single powerful KPI like this can cut right through all the noise of a complex operation, like a whole customer service department, and boil it down to one simple, clear metric that tells you instantly if you're hitting the mark. That's the power of a good KPI.
So the key here is clarity. It's everything. A vague goal like improve sales is basically impossible to measure. But a smart KPI, something like increase Q4 sales by 15%, now that's specific. It's measurable. You know exactly what you're aiming for. The danger, though, is focusing so hard on one KPI that you accidentally encourage the wrong behavior. If you only measure sales volume, what do you think happens to product quality or customer happiness? They might just fall off a cliff. The best systems use a balanced set of KPIs.
Okay, now for the best part. Let's put all of this together. The real magic happens when you realize these aren't 3 separate tools you pick and choose from. No, they're designed to work together as one single, comprehensive accountability toolkit. This table gives you the breakdown, but I want you to think of it like this. MBO sets your destination. That's where you're trying to go. KPIs are your GPS, giving you real-time data on your speed and progress. And 360 feedback, that's like checking in with your entire crew to make sure the journey itself is going smoothly. See? They don't just add up, they actually multiply each other's effectiveness. And that brings us right back to the core mission. This isn't about micromanaging people or just tracking numbers for the sake of it. It's about building an intelligent system, one that measures performance with real accuracy, with fairness, and with true strategic alignment. It's about creating a workplace where everyone knows what success looks like and has the clarity to go out and achieve it. So, I'll leave you with this to think about. Knowing what you know now about the power of these tools, but also their pitfalls. What does the fairest and most effective performance review really look like to you? It's a conversation we should all be having. Thanks for joining me.